this is PJ with CLK Supplies, and welcome back to another episode of Key Machine Battle. I have Tanner with me again here today. Thanks for coming on, Tanner.
Welcome.
We got Brian.
Back again.
Thanks for coming.
Yep.
All right, guys, so today is what we're going to be doing is we have two manual key machines. All right, both of these are in the same price range, and they're both, like, I guess I don't want to call them entry-level machines, but they're the lowest cost machine that each of these manufacturers sell, right? It's the HPC Mini Speedex and the Silca Flash. Now, we've had this Silca Flash in a few other of the key machine battles, right? But I figured it was time to really put it up against its peer, right? And so what we want to try to solve today is which one of these machines would you guys prefer, right? Which one, since they're about the same price, which one is better, really, right? Now, both of these manufacturers are both great, and we're not here to necessarily pick on any one of them, but we do want to see which one out of these two products is better.
Gotcha.
Now, as what I've done is I've set up one KW1 and one H75 at each station here. And what we want to do is I want you guys each to cut one of each key and then switch and then cut one H75 and one SC1. Now, the cuts are the same for both, but I want both of you guys to get a little experience at the same time, cutting the same keys on the same machines, and then let's talk about it.
Okay. Let's do this.
Sound good? Now, I mean, who are we guessing here is quicker at cutting these accurately, would you say, out of the two of you?
Boy, that's 50-50. Yeah, it's 50-50.
About 50-50?
Yeah.
Now, and we have had some YouTube comments about maybe boxing. I mean, is that like an option, or?
We'll go over,
Right?
over the top.
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
I don't box. I got martial arts background, so.
Okay.
Karate chop.
Karate.
Okay.
Perfect, guys. All right, let's go ahead and cut those couple keys. We'll switch, and then we'll talk about it.
Awesome.
All right.
Guys, so we did that. Brad, looks like when you went over to the Silca, you were able to
A little smoother, a little faster.
yeah, yep, yeah, you're able to kind of pick up
Catch
the
up.
pace like a little
Yep.
bit, yeah, catch up with them. Guys, so now that you've each cut on this machine here right at the same time, right at the same keys, I mean, Now, it's important to note, you know, both of these are 4-way jaws, right? I mean, they're about the same. The Mini Speedex seem, you know, it's a little smaller. They both have the brushes.
Yeah.
What are your guys' basic thoughts? We'll start with you, Brian.
I'm starting with this one. It's a little stiffer feeling, moving. Motor feels like it could be a little faster. And if you went too quick and too deep, it was wanting to catch the keys just like it did on Tanner. It grabbed a little bit and shifted it a little bit, and I had to reset it. So you got to take it a little slower on this one.
So you have to cut the keys a little slower,
Just a
which
little
I mean, I
slower.
think we could see, right?
Yeah.
When you cut those first two
I was
keys.
taking it. Yeah,
Yep.
because I could feel it just in the feel. You can,
Like-
wanting to grab a little more before it's fully cut.
Okay, so you're kind of feeling like it was working hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this one, nice and smooth.
Okay.
Just even in the sound of the motor when it's trying to grind, it wasn't slowing down, getting a little extra force put on it from the keys.
Okay. Okay. Tanner, what are your overall thoughts of the two?
Now, hands down, you know, I have this little jewel in my service van.
Okay.
I love that machine, super smooth. I've only had it for maybe 6 months, so I'm still getting used to it, but it's just so smooth. I love it. This is definitely, you know, the beginner's model. You just take your time. Of course, we're racing. We're always competitive. Take your time on it. You're still going to cut a great key. It's just going to take you a little longer. You're going to have to go over it maybe twice. I was really giving it to it. Flung a key. Tried to take out our host here. But
You know, I knew that's why that happened,
yes,
actually.
yes. You should have had your glasses on.
Exactly.
But you know, it's not bolted to the table, and I believe that's why I lost. But other than that, beginner, I would definitely go with this one. But you know, if you have this is definitely a little smaller.
Uh-huh.
If you're limited on space, go with this little guy. You're not going to have a problem with it. Just a little slower in cutting the key.
Now, how about this? Let's talk about the jaws for a minute, right? And probably the biggest difference between these two machines is how you align keys, right? So on this Mini Speedex here, it uses this flip down gauge that you would use for a shoulder and a tip stop gauge, right?
Correct.
Where this Silca machine here has this little flip up. Kind of hard to see in the at this angle, but there's this little flip up guy here that you use for the shoulder, and then you use these little pieces that have these little grooves in the jaw for the tip stop, right? What are you guys' thoughts? Now you guys cut, so I set it up so you guys were cutting each a SC1 and a H75, so you had to use both either tip and shoulder stops. What are you guys' thoughts on the
This
clamps here? I lost my train of thought all of a sudden.
I
But
believe, you know, this is kind
jaws.
of an all-in-one jaw. I tend to lose little pieces.
Exactly what I was going to
In
say.
my
You got more
van-
pieces, just like your Z-blade keys. You got to keep those in a baggie and
If
Uh-huh.
so
put
can
away.
we- I mean, we're locksmiths, so we do what we have, and we'll make little magnets or whatever. I would suggest maybe doing a quick magnet or something that your shoulder or your tip stops just click right on, pull them off, and then they click right on, so there's no falling off. You're going over a washboard road, but it's just preference. I still love this machine.
but
I love it.
are you guys both kind of saying that you like having this gauge?
I'm typically, this is what I have on mine that I'm using. So I'm always used to just doing the drop down tip,
Okay.
drop down shoulder stop.
Okay.
One extra little piece, and then you got to look for it. But they got enough room here. You can get a small little magnet tray, glue
Put
it
something
on here,
there.
Yeah,
and then you got your little tray
absolutely.
to hold
Okay.
it because everything bounces around in your service rake. So
Sure.
Plus, it has this little alien guy with some goggles on.
yeah,
Yep. Exactly right. So, in closing, I'll let you guys each say. I mean, if you were buying a new key machine in this price category, what machine would you go with?
Silca.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
both of you'd go with the Flash here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess the Flash is the winner today. You know, I mean, the Mini Speedex, it's been around for a long time, and I think it's a well-built machine. But I mean, I just think when you kind of look at the two of them side by side, And just hearing them, from my perspective, standing back here and listening to them, it seems like this little motor on the Speedex is working awfully hard compared to the Flash.
Yeah. We were definitely putting the key into it. Taking 2 swipes, it isn't going to burn your motor up. It isn't going to slow it down as much.
Okay.
A little more time, but absolutely you're right.
Okay. Well, great, guys. Thanks for coming on again.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you next time.